Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in the house with this beauty right over here. I've got this Specter from Holt Bladeworks. This is a version 2. It's a prestige, it's gorgeous, Dama steel blade. I'm just gonna do a little bit of maintenance. There's nothing to maintain, nothing to improve. This is perfection. Let's go ahead and do this. So for this job, we're gonna need a T15 Torx bit to tackle this pivot, which comes off nicely like so. Just gonna put the pivot away for a second, then we're gonna grab a T8, which is gonna be needed to take down the handle. Look at this couple of screws. One is out and the second one is out as well. So done. All right, now keep it pinched and slowly you can just gently wiggle this thing. We can actually even grab this kind of tool and just push the pivot out on from the other side, so we're gonna have less resistance, and here you go. So this is done. All right, and the blade is out. Specter is fully disassembled. Look at this. That's pretty cool and easy. I'll grab just an alcohol swab, something like this. All right, and then you can start just cleaning everything. So basically, like, see this side over here, I'm just gonna clean underneath. Just look at these milling lines. I mean, guys, who's doing like this kind of attention to the detail on the inside of a knife? I know of a couple of companies doing some phenomenal job on the inside, so the knife looks great. Look at this gunk here. Let's clean up thoroughly all the inside, the detent, the adjustable detent, because guys, of course, this is an adjustable detent. You're gonna need like a little Allen wrench key to disengage, to unscrew this part over here. I'm just gonna actually lighten the detent a little bit because it was a little bit on the strong side. So in this case, I'm just gonna do this tackle from this side, and just like, look at this, like an 1/8 of a turn is gonna be enough to change completely the feel on this knife. Then I'm just gonna clean this ceramic ball bearings going on right over here. That's one. That is the second one, which was mounted on the wrong side, probably. I mean, there's no wrong side, but just like on the other side, let's say. And here, just look at that, clean everything from this gorgeous, gorgeous blade right there. And I guess we are pretty much done. This is also clean. Done. Here we go. Let's go ahead from this side. I'm just gonna start right over here, inserting the pivot screw. The bearing is in. Grab your 10 weight, because that's my preferred option for the Specter, and do just a tiny bit, just a tiny drop on the detent as well, and a couple drops, maybe 3, on the bearing, like so. There you go. And just do 1, 2, that was a big drop. Anyways, 3 drops is gonna be plenty to lube the pivot. All right, so then next, don't forget the spacer, which goes right on top of that. We got the spacer down, and now we can do, you know what, this kind of thing. Just insert the screw from the back right there, so you can just jam the back spacer in like so. Grab the scale. Scale is in, and you know, I'm gonna do just the first screw, so to keep everything in place like so. And then I'm just gonna do the back spacer. So from the back, just insert. I'm just gonna center the back spacer a little bit more. right? So this is supposed to go in like that. Never force anything, just gentle wiggle if it doesn't go in. So here is good. Just break the tension here. There you go. So that is in. Now it's time for the, actually, let's do the pivot, the clip screw. So we got the handle safely in place like that. Don't over tighten. Don't you dare over tighten these screws. And then boom, the pivot is in place like so. I'm just gonna crank it down. Here you go. So the blade is stiff, there's no blade play. I'm gonna actually do a little bit more. So I'm thinking I'm gonna need some more torque. There you go. So blade now looks perfectly centered. This thing is a little bit too stiff. So I'm just gonna do tiny bit less and we're gonna be good to go, guys. So just like that, just a little nudge. You see, blade is still beautifully centered, solid, and maybe I'm just gonna add a little drop on the detent and just spread the detent, the nano love on the detent ball track, and that's it, guys. This is how you maintain, clean up, and perfect the already gorgeous action of a Holt Bladeworks Specter Prestige V2. There you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.